So, morning, everyone. It's lovely to have those who can join us live, and those who are listening to the recording. You're also so welcome here. Um, I must apologize. It's been a while, and I didn't realize it would be so long because we went to St. Francis, and I often do mindful moments from St. Francis. It's a sort of second home from us, but this time it was a little bit different because Colin, my husband, was working, and so he's an equity trader, so he has to work the market hours, and he was had to be at his desk every morning by about 8:30 latest, and so it left really only little bits of the mornings for us to enjoy walks and swims and going to gym and things like that together. So I didn't want to um, compromise on that special family time. Um, so it feels like a while, but it's lovely to be back with you. And thank you for joining and for persevering with me. Those who have oils, you may want to use an oil just to help yourself settle. I've used some frankincense on my palate. And then I also enjoy Shrin Yoko. I don't know. It's a very good vagal nerve calming blend. It's very good. Um, it's the forest bathing blend. So I love using that, rubbing in hands and taking in a few breaths. So um, we are towards the end of April, and the new moon in Taurus is on the 27th of April, and it's a super moon. It's the closest super moon of this year, which just means that the energy is a lot more powerful. It's a little bit like an eclipse moon. Um, and Taurus is linked to the earth. And so to help us navigate this time, our connection to the earth is really important. Bare feet on the ground, and we're doing less and less of that these days, our connection to the earth. Um, so barefoot on the because of our sort of rubber soled shoes and our insulated homes and our insulated lives. So it's something that, and at the moment with everything being so wet, especially in Natal and in Joburg, it's hard to get out. But the water on the earth even improves the electromagnetic um, circulation, and it's there's some incredible research to read about this on the website um, grounding.com or grounding.co.uk. Um, I think it's that one. I'll share the link in the chat afterwards, about how important it is. So barefoot on the ground, looking at stars, being in nature, these are all things that really calm and soothe us, which is why that Shrin Yoko blend is so powerful because it gives us such an olfactory stimulus to connecting with the earth and to connecting with nature. And I listened to a bit of Pam Gregory in preparation for this. Oh, sorry, we have people arriving this morning, so Shadow might be barking a bit. Um, and her message is always profound, but her what she ends with is always, for me, most important, which is we are beaming out the frequency we want to see more of in our reality. So, um, so can you hear Shadow barking here as these builders arrive? We've got some builders arriving here. I don't know if you can hear him. Can you hear him? Okay. So we are beaming out the frequency that we want to see more of in our reality, and for us to move beyond victimhood into co-creation and powerful sovereignty. And today's poem is all about that. So it's a new poem that we haven't um, done before, and I've only just come across, and I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I have. But I do think I'm going to have to let shadow out, otherwise I'm going to be very distracted. So if you just give me a moment. Okay, so I invite you to take a deep breath in and just let these words land as I read it. It's called The Question by Rosemary Watola Trummer. All day I replay these words. Is this the path of love? I think of them as I rise, as I wake my children, as I wash dishes, as I drive too close behind the slow blue Subaru. Is this the path of love? Think of these words as I stand in line at the grocery store. Think of them as I sit on the couch with my daughter. Amazing how quickly 6 words become compass, the new lens through which I see myself in the world. I notice what the question is not. Not, is this right? Not, is this wrong? It just longs to know how the action of existence links us to the path of love. It just longs to know how the action of existence links us to the path of love. And is it this? Is it this? All day I let myself be led by the question. All day I let myself not be too certain of the answer. Is it this? Is this the path of love? I ask as I wait for the next word to come. I'll read it again. All day I replay these words. Is this the path of love? I think of them as I rise, as I wake my children, as I wash dishes, as I drive too close behind the slow blue Subaru. Is this the path of love? Think of these words as I stand in line at the grocery store. Think of them as I sit on the couch with my daughter. Amazing how quickly 6 words become compass, the new lens through which to see myself in the world. I notice what the question is not. Not, is this right? Not, is this wrong? It just longs to know how the action of existence links us to the path of love. And is it this? Is it this? All day I let myself be led by the question. All day I let myself not be too certain of the answer. Is it this? Is it the path of love? I ask as I wait for the next word to come. And so inviting a breath in as we allow our attention to drop down into our body. Breathing in. And then a long, slow exhale to allow our energy and attention to settle into our feet, into our seat. Breathing in for a count of 2. Breathing out for a count of 4. In for 2. Out for 4. In for 2. Out for 4. In for 2. Out for 4. Continuing in this rhythm. And just allowing the exhale to take our attention into our body, into the settling of feet on the earth, the grounding, the deep connection. Just feeling your feet on the earth, tracing around the outside of your feet, noticing toes up against toes, places of connection between toes. Noticing heels grounding into the ground. Allowing the sensation of rootedness, of earthing, of being connected to the earth beneath you. And receiving that connection. Moving up into your seat, cushion or chair. Noticing the connection of your body with your chair. Allowing for a gentle letting go of your body onto your cushion, being received and held by your cushion. Allowing you to stay seated and supported in a position of upright dignity. The grounding of your feet, of your cushion, allowing for the expansion of your back, your neck, your shoulders, so that you're sitting in a posture of upright dignity. Following breath in, following breath out. Breathing into this continuous circuit of breath in and breath out. Taking your attention up towards your neck and shoulders, head, reaching up towards the sky. In a posture that feels expansive, dignified, brave. Just allowing yourself to be in your body for this moment. When your thoughts wander, using the breath just to guide you gently back. And just sliding down through your throat, down into your heart space, into your lungs, and settling in this space. Just resting in your lungs and your heart space. Noticing each breath in, each breath out. And inviting a feeling of gratitude for this breath. Each breath, just inviting the sensation of gravity, noticing how it feels in your heart space. Perhaps there's a warmth, perhaps there's a lightness. Just inviting in gratitude. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. Inviting a sensation of regulation, of congruence. Inviting in an image of something else that you're grateful for. Maybe it's a warm cup of tea, a warm bed, the blanket that sort of covers you. Maybe it's the thought of a loved one, the beauty of nature. Just inviting in a sensation of gratitude for whatever lands with you this morning. Inviting in the question, is this the path of love? Feeling into the sensation in your heart space that surrounds that question. Is this the path of love? Thoughts start to wander, just guiding them back to your heart space. Engaging with a sensation of gratitude. Tuning into a frequency of love. Choosing to connect with this frequency. And to beam it out into the world. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in love, breathing out love. All day I replay these words. Is this the path of love? I think of them as I rise, as I wake my children, as I wash dishes, as I drive too close behind the slow blue Subaru. Is this the path of love? Think of these words as I stand in line at the grocery store. Think of them as I sit on the couch with my daughter. Amazing how quickly 6 words become compass, the new lens through which to see myself. I notice what the question is not. Not, is this right? Not, is this wrong? It just longs to know how the action of existence links us to the path of love. And is it this? Is it this? All day I let myself be led by the question. All day I let myself not be too certain of the answer. Is it this? Is this the path of love? I ask as I wait for the next word to come. As we let go of these words, just settling in our body, moving into fingers and toes, hands and feet, rolling shoulders, when you're ready, gently opening your eyes, coming back to the room and the space, the light. As we prepare for our days, just allowing ourselves to think, is this the path of love as we move through our days? And as Pam Gregory says, we're beaming out the frequency that we want to see more of in our reality, and to move beyond victimhood into co-creation and powerful sovereignty. Thank you for joining today. It's lovely to be back. Next week, I'm actually away again in Stellenbosch, and the week after, Nikki and I are fortunate enough to be going to Mauritius with doTERRA. And so it's going to be difficult to connect on either of those, sadly. And so, because in Stellenbosch, I'm staying with our daughter Pips just for a few days. We're down there looking at Barsies and Breezes and accommodation and things like that. So I think we're going to have to pause for the next 2 weeks, but then we'll be back after that. So I apologize for the disconnection, but I'm so grateful for you showing up and being here today. Thank you all. You feel free to unmute or put anything in the chat. I'll post the poem into our group a little bit later. Oh, it looks lovely. Lovely and blue sky there, next. Looks beautiful.
Beautiful. Finally. Been very rainy and drizzly and yucky.
Yeah, rainy here.
We're all excited.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Prabashini. Well, hopefully the skies will clear for you too later today.
Thanks. Have a blessed day. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Thanks, Wendy. It's lovely to see you here. Thanks, Jeanette. Thanks, Ellen. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Corinne. Lovely to see you. Take care.